Okay, here we have event number 20 for Limousine Affair, production sedan feature race, and Jerome Sutton will be off the front. On his inside is Gary Francis. This is the last event for them here at Claremont Speedway tonight. A great field, always a great field in the production sedans, and plenty of them have turned out tonight at Claremont Speedway. As they go down the back straight in formation. Out of position one, as we said, Gary Francis, Jerome Sutton on his outside. They'll come around into the main straight as Johnny Day heads infield. I think Graham Fitzgerald will be out of position number 63. It'll be claw to the floor, and they'll go for more, as they say here at Claremont Speedway. And there we have them heading into turn number one. Ooh. And the race leader out to the lead. Yep, Jerome Sutton's taken the race lead on Foulhouse. Up on his inside is Gary Francis, and a big run up through the field. It looks like it could be working his way forward there, and Gary Sutton, the brown car, I think, as they come around turn number 4 into the main straight, and it is Sutton who's worked his way forward. Oh, we've got a couple who have run into each other between turns 1 and 2. Here I am watching him at the front. One of those that have come together down there, car number 41, who we don't have in the program. Maybe
that's Billy the blacksmith, Carl. Is it? From Bullamakanka. He's a late entry.
All right. You're kidding, aren't you?
Yes.
And, yeah, okay, good. And we've got one going to the infield. I think it could be car number 77 or 11. Two skinny men, setting that purple car going, setting it alight. Frustration, I think purple means, and maybe she's frustrated at the moment.
With her racing.
Yes, that's right. Okay, here she comes. And here they come. The field. Marnie's still flogging it down the back straight. No worries, she'll have good speed when she goes across the start line. They're away again. They've started in order. Gary Francis, did he get the better of the start this time? No. Jerome Sutton takes over again. It's a carbon copy. Here comes Sutton, Gary up on the inside, and he's going to charge through and take over into second place. Oh, they're 3 and 4 wide. One's in the wall. The blue car in the back straight is sliding, swinging, turning, bang. Oh, it's demo derby action here. Reminds me of last Friday night. I was out there involved in that. Don't worry, getting smashed, bang and crash. Not good signs here in this race, and we're going to have another start. Maybe third time lucky in the Limousine Affair.
That's Mitchell Freeway stuff.
It is. No, it's not. Our drivers are much better than that. Yeah, right. You might see that stuff in Sydney.
Oh, no, I tell you, Sydney drivers are shockers, I tell you. They are just shockers. They don't really know good football either.
No.
This place is going to be, well, if that's the stuff spud down there, they'll be stuffing them in tomorrow night.
Yeah, well, the very last night of racing action here at Claremont Speedway. 73 years comes to an end tomorrow night. Swoo will go out with a bang with a huge fireworks display. Plenty of racing action as well. Well, an indifferent start this time. Johnny Day's gone inside. Truchet's got up somewhere near the front this time, and he is usually a very competitive racer in this division of car as they charge around turn number 2 now on Foulhouse, and out in front Jerome Sutton. Second place Truchet. Gary Sutton is back there in third place as they head towards turn number 4. I think Murray Iwano up there in the red car's in 4th position. We go back through the field a little bit to Jeff Connolly in car number 5. In front of him is Triplet, so they're the top half dozen. Back further in the field is Gary Francis. Then we go back through to Wayne Miller, but back to our race leader, and Jerome Sutton leads from Truchet, from Sutton Gary. Then we go back further in the field to Iwano, to Triplet. He's followed by Connolly. They're the top half dozen into turn number 3 now on Coca-Cola and QVR, and around turn 4, and Sutton's the 2 Suttons first and second up on the inside of Truchet. Good racing. Iwano still 4th, Triplet 5th, Connolly 6th, and there we go back to car number 66, Gary Francis. Further back in the field, they're chopping and changing everywhere. Back rear in the field is David Banyard. He's pushing and shoving back there in the field, but back to our race lead. It's on up front. Jerome Sutton holding on at the moment. Up on the inside, Gary Sutton trying to get through. Iwano's coming up for 3rd. He's taking over. On the outside of him is Truchet. Then we go back further in the field to Connolly, who has passed Triplet. Top half dozen round Foulhouse now. 2 laps to go, the oldest speedway in the world. This is their their feature race for the Limousine Affair into turn number 3.
No.
They've got another one, have they?
Yep.
Another one after this. I didn't know that. It says feature race, and here into the main straight they go. Sutton, from Truchet, from Iwano, from Connolly, from Triplet. Back further in the field then to Gary Francis. White flag out. 1 to go around Claremont Speedway. Around the Foulhouse Foulhouse where the rooster's crowing just one more time. And down that back straight towards turn number 3. Who's going to win this race? It's out of the front 4. It's Sutton, from Truchet from Iwano. And it's going to be out in front. Number 44, Jerome Sutton, holds up from Gary Truchet. Might have just got up and nosed out Iwano. Then we go back to Connolly. Then we go back to Triplet, followed by Gary Francis. Further back in the field, car number 69, my favourite number, David Banyard. Then we go back to the car number 21.
What happened to 19? Back the truck up. What happened to 19?
I like that one as well.
You can only have one.
Then we got car number 94 coming across the line in Wayne Miller.
Sedans and their racing has been nothing short of sensational. 8 laps the journey. Event number 35. We've really got through them tonight. It's been one for the nostalgic, seeing Mr. Sprint Car lower the track record. Certainly Mick McKeon and Glenn Doyle and all those guys going out after it. 8 laps. Track is remarkably slick in these conditions, so this should be pretty interesting to say. At the very least, it'll reward those with a little bit of savvy when it comes to throttle control, because if you put the boot closer to the firewall, your tail is going to beat your head to the first corner into turn number 3 and 4. Big field of cars rocketing in. Jeff Connolly to the outside. Oh, a little bit sideways coming off the turns. Your race leader is Paul Smith. And there's a man who's been racing production sedans for quite a few years now. In the race lead, only just over the number 5 car of Connolly. Oh, look out, we've already lost somebody going through Foulhouse. Back into 3 and 4, however, we continue on. An excellent battle out in front. Daryl Pinker, it is in car number 21. Always remember Daryl Pinker. Connolly has got his hands full. In comes the 18 car, making a nice move on the outside. Or is that in fact Rob Wells? No, it's Gary Sutton. There's another guy that knows how to get a production sedan car around. Contact between the 44 and 66, also involved with there, Gary Francis. Back into 3 and 4. Look at this fabulous battle for second place. Your race leader is still car number 10, Paul Smith, doing a heck of a job. Sutton now moves himself in very neatly indeed into second place. Trying the outside group is the 21 of Pinker. The 18 car still locked in the middle of it is Gary Sutton. In fact, Sutton going after our race leader. We have 3 laps, make that 2 to go. Somebody coming from the back of the field, screaming around the outside on the Cortina. Let's see whether it pays off. It's Truchet in car number 34. Fellow used to come out of the junior ranks. But once again, a lot of pressure coming out of turn number 2. This is a great battle. Sutton climbing all over the tail of our race leader, Paul Smith. And likewise, Daryl Pinker screams to the outside. Well, at the moment, Smith running very low on the track, and Sutton's able to keep the car a lot more straight. 1 lap to go, 21.67 the previous go around. Sutton is going to have to sweep outside going down the back straight. Here comes Pinker coming back at him though. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag at the ready. What can Sutton do? Can he make it stick up high? Should be able to. He's got all the traction up there. Goes to the main straight. Get the box, Brownie. I think he got it. Just on the checkered flag. We won't bother calling that one officially, but heck, it looked close. Beautiful run from Sutton. Used the outside of the track where the dirt was a bit heavier and there was a lot more drive. 2 minutes 9.97 the time. We'll wait on officials for that. 6 laps down. Very good drive indeed from Sutton. Smith was sensational. May have just been denied, although we won't make that call. Phil Mansfield, it's only 1 more sleep until the saddest day in Western Australian Speedway tomorrow night, when Claremont finally comes to a close.
4 on the trot, the pies this weekend. Okay, so we're on Speedway action now. They're going to get Stead for a quick start, low in front on his outside. We've got going well Graham Hunter as they set charge. And then we got Jolly at 125, so they charge into the first corner now. And around they go towards turn number 2 now on Foulhouse, and Jolly's going to take over. They sort themselves out. Brooke also moving forward. So the 2 most prominent forward moves. Pleckus also in the white car, going about 3 wide. Hunter's sideways in front of the field. Gets the car back under control. Jolly in front though. Brooke second, low third. Pleckus 4th. They're the first 4. Then we go back to car number 6. Being driven tonight, I don't know. I haven't got him in the program. We'll just call him I don't know as he goes around Foulhouse corner. But the race leader at the moment is Jolly. He's holding on to the race lead. He gets bumpeted and shuffled around. Through into second place goes Brooke underneath low. He sticks his nose up in there. Then we go back to Pleckus, back through the field of Fish to Lander. Then we go to Element Hunter. They're starting to go through Northern Territory. Berkeley also racing car out there tonight. Vaughan Manders is also racing, with Greg Freeman's going forward in the white car, where he was momentarily. In fact, working up his now the state champion element up towards Bleakers. Dropping back through the field is now Jolly. He must have problems, and the race leader now is low, with Brook on his tail. Bleakers first, Talenta fourth. Then we go back to Freeman in fifth place. Graham Hunter still in a duel with Element on his with Freeman on his outside. But towards Fallow's corner, a new race leader. We got problems for the man out in front as he heads to the high line, and going through underneath was young Brook. Troy Brook in car number 15. Pleekers through into second place. Talenta in third place. As they come round into the main straight, Ben Element working his way through to fourth place at the end. Then we go back to car number 11, who is circulating. It looks like he's out of the race. Through, down and around Fellhouse corner one more time, with 3 laps of Claremont to go towards No Fear. The last lap was done in 23.29 seconds, and is he going any quicker this time round? We'll see in a minute. To Troy Brook, Talenta through to second. Bleakers now in third place. In fourth place is car number 6. Still unknown who that is, and not in the program as they head towards Fellhouse one more time. Jim Jolly's dropped right out of the race for Carnarvon Tyre Power. Finds himself at the rear of the field with 2 laps to go. They'll come around for 1. Fish Talenta sneaking closer to Troy Brook. Dave Pleekers involved as well to Tarapa. And there comes the third place car of Pleekers. Through comes Element and Freeman working forward. Fraser also for O'Brien Aluminium. Car number 23, Gary Walsh. Back to Hunter. Then we go back to Sharpie in 12 and Jolly in 1-2-5 with the race leader for the last time as they come around. Modified sedans, heat number 1, event 49 for QVR. And over the line first is Brook. Talenta second, Pleekers third, car 6. Freeman got up to beat Element. Then we go back to the field. Walsh. He's followed over the line by Sharpie as he comes through in car number 12 for Carnarvon for Newport in the heart of the north. Event number 50, the Formula 500 end of an era cup. And we welcome these wild and wingless little Formula 500s for the end of an era cup. Over 12 laps the journey. And Con Migro is a very special man up here in our commentary box.
Another presentation coming up now for modified sedans. Now the first 3 place getters in the final feature races for all divisions receive trophies tonight. And we've got modified sedans. And in third place, Greg Freeman. Former state champion Greg Freeman. Greg, come on mate, congratulations. Greg, congratulations on a fantastic drive for third place tonight.
Thanks a lot. I'd like to thank Claremont Speedway. Over the years, enjoyed racing here. It's a pity to see it end. And I'd like to thank all the other drivers.
Greg, thank you very much indeed for your efforts right throughout the history of Claremont Speedway. In second place, Troy Brook, the son of the gun, Troy Brook. Troy, well done, Troy, for the second place.
There you go, Marty.
First, I'd like to thank my dad for a good engine, and Tama for the side riding on the car, and better transport, and all the other drivers. Thank you very much.
And the winner of the modified sedans on a countback. I'm not sure what the stewards are trying to say here, but on countback. Any funny stuff going on last night? Yeah, big smile from the stewards. I can't imagine any funny stuff out of you guys. Okay, the winner, Dave Pleekers. Well done, Dave. Great to see you. Come up a long way to race here at Claremont, Dave. Well done, mate, on a great drive.
There you go, mate.
Thanks very much. I'd like to thank Fiberglass Commercial Sales and Carla, my wife Rose, my brother Danny, my crew in Claremont Speedway. Thanks.
Okay, thank you very much indeed, Dave.